Monday, November 14th at 4:04 a.m. Bags in the truck, coffee in hand. I'm going to ALGONQUIN Park. It's just after 8 o'clock and about 4 hours to get here. That includes a couple of stops and some pictures I took along the way. But we are at the beginning of the Sunday Lake Dog Trail, and the sun's just peeking out. It's going to be a gorgeous day, although it's quite crisp right now at a -6. Feeling it in the fingers. So we're going to get loaded up and start heading up trail and see what we find. The ultimate goal of this journey is to find a new place for our winter camp adventures this year. We always try to find different locations, and it's a lot easier to find locations when they're not in like 8 feet of snow. So here I am to try and find a new flat spot off the trail, good supply of wood, flat tent pad, and then mark it up so I can come back here in January and be able to find it. All right, here we go. Sunday Lake Dog Sled Trail. Heading into Black Fox. A little snowy. Okay, it's Silver Creek Junction now, just across from Bluebird Lake, which isn't much more than a pond from the looks of things. But we're about 1.7 kilometers in, and the next junction is about 2 kilometers up trail, so we're going to keep going. lake. This is where the trail ends. So I'm going to head back to the fork and see if I can take a wider loop around. That's disappointing. When you come here in the winter, everything's frozen, and yeah, a little cold in the year to be wading. All right, it's a pretty lake, but won't be crossing it today. Well, that's unfortunate. I've had to backtrack because the conditions were too swampy to get through. I did double check the map, and in fact that was not Black Fox Lake. That was a swampy area just before Black Fox Lake. And that makes sense because I recall it differently. And I'm probably 500 meters away from Black Fox, but I'm not going to be able to get there without getting a soaker, probably up to my waist. So it looks like I'm going to have to return the way I came. But along the way, I'm going to be keeping an eye out for any flat spots or areas off track that might be suitable for a tent for our winter camping adventure coming up in January. So that's that. I was really hoping to make it substantially around this trail, past Black Fox and up and around and see what else was up there. But I've been cut short. So make my way back along a couple of different braids back to the vehicle, and we'll see what happens. Okay, it looks like I may have found our spot. We're about 100 feet off the trail in a beautiful hardwood forest with some pine and cedar thrown in. But look at this lovely little spot right here. It's as flat as it gets, but that'll be flat enough. And as a B option, or maybe even an A option, there's another nice little pad right over here. So we've got two options. A little breezy, not totally sheltered, but we're going to be throwing sparks too, so I don't want to be in a pine forest where we risk fire. All right. Beautiful little part of the park here. All right, we'll make our way back out to the trail. Okay, I am now at Hilltop, right here. The day started at the parking lot, wound myself up the outside trail past Silver Creek, got all the way up here and got swamped out. Couldn't pass there for water and swamp. So I retraced my steps to here, and now I'm going to see if I can get around to Black Fox this way, which is the way I've gone previously, and past the junction and then get into Black Fox. So that's the goal, and let's see if we hit it. Okay, I've been successful in making it to Black Fox Lake. I'm not there yet. The portage sign's just down there. It's about a 150-meter portage, and then we get to the lake. By taking the other side of that figure-8 loop, the ground was much higher and had no problem getting here. So happy to be here, and let's go check out the lake. Okay, I have just left Black Fox Lake and hiked up the incline, the sloping incline that leads down to it, and I'm in the vicinity of where winter camping campsite option number 2 is. And just took a little break here for some water and some jerky, and I'm going to head back to the truck now. It's probably about an hour out, and that doesn't include filming. So, but I did want to say just how great today was. You know, I hiked most of the labyrinth of trails that is the Sunday Lake Dog Sled Trail, and it's amazing to see them not all covered in snow. It's an entirely different event. But a little cold this morning, and the sun has just warmed things up nicely. It's probably about 0, maybe plus or minus 1. And the fingers were cold in the beginning. Now they're just warm enough to not wear gloves. So all in all, a great day, and can't wait to come back to the park when it's covered in white and test out one of these 2 new campsites that I scouted out today. So thanks for coming along, and see you in January. Okay, so back at the parking lot now, and looks exactly the way it looked when I came in today. Nobody. And I know from the footprints across the wood bridges that I was the only person heading up this trail today. I guess when the road is called like Sanitation Road, people aren't eager to come down and hike, which is just fine. But an amazing day, an amazing hike, covered a lot of ground. I'm sore, probably should have stretched before. But thrilled to have found 2 suitable campsites, both within about an hour and a half of the parking lot, which is just in the zone. And can't wait to come back here in January and go back and check them out and spend a couple of nights in the hot tent. So all in all, a great day. Winter is definitely in the air. This morning was frigid -6 or something, but it warmed up to maybe 1 or 2 above 0 with not as much sun as I would have liked, but
walking kept me warm, and scenery, as always, beautiful. Wildlife, none to be seen. The odd bird call, a woodpecker here and there, but really you have the feeling like the forest has gone to sleep. The leaves have fallen. There's skim ice over top of the water, and there's that wintry feeling in the air, which is amazing, frankly. All right, that's it for me. Long drive back to Toronto, and I'm going to get started. Thanks for coming along.